Hi everyone, Natasha Westcoat here and welcome to my new channel. Today I'm going to teach you guys how to draw an anime version of Ariel the Little Mermaid. Are you guys ready to draw with me? Let's begin. Now if you ever feel like I'm going too fast, just pause the video and you can follow along. I like to always start with the face. We're going to start by drawing down the bottom part of her face, which is a lot like a heart shaped, the bottom of the heart. So we're going to start right here with a simple straight line. Like that. And we're going to go towards the middle. So it's going to be a slight curve. Like that. And here's the bottom point. Remember, lines aren't always perfect, and that's okay. We can work with that. Now we're going to pull it back up to the other curve and straight up. Like that. I'm going to thicken that a little bit in here as well. Now we're going to start with the eyes. I'm gonna make them big and dazzling, so this is gonna be really fun. There's no right way to do an anime eye. There are so many different styles. For this one, we're gonna make her eyes really big. So I'm gonna start with her lash lines on the top. It's gonna be a slight little curve like that. I'm gonna work our way up and around. Like that. I'm going to do the same over here. And we're going to pull this down. That's the side of her eye. And the side of this eye. Down straight. Like that. We're going to do the same on the inside of the eye. Straight line. Now don't touch the bottoms yet. We're going to do the inner eye. That would be the iris and the pupils. We're going to have her facing a certain direction, so it's a small circular curve. You start straight line down. Curving under and straight back up. Here's the fun part. We're going to actually draw a curve across each eye like that, and then her irises are going to show at the bottom. Another half circle like that and that. Now let's add some glimmering dots. Here, they're big circles. Remember, the circles don't have to be perfect. And a tinier one, kind of like an egg shape, like so. Now we're going to work on her lashes. They're going to be much thicker, so we're going to draw them in like this and fill it. Another curve, connecting that end and filling. Here's where the fun begins. I like to make her eyes really lashy. Add another lash. So half curve, we're filling in. Can be a little bushy, a little thick, not super straight. And And here. And here's a tinier one. Fill that in. See how they look a little bumpy? It gives us some curves and makes it look like real lashes. And we're going to do at the bottom, we're going to do a slight curve just in the middle, like so. And here. And we're going to add a couple lashes on that. Now, let's work on the mouth and nose. This is very simple. It's actually the most simple part of the face. The nose is really merely a shadow. So we're going to draw kind of a curved triangle, like this. It don't have to be perfect, remember, and we're filling it in. That's it. For her lips, it's going to be a very simple upside down triangle. The upside down triangle is a little rounded down here, as you can see. And we're going to fill that in with a half circle. Let's add some lines right here for the eyelids. Create dimension. Like that. And of course, we're going to do another line up here for the eyebrows. I like to add a little thickness at the ends and the front, just like any eyebrow would have. For the ears, we're going to come up with a small curve and go straight up. The rest of that's going to be covered by hair, so it's really like a line. And I'm going to start working in the hair of Ariel. I'm going to do waves coming down her head like this. I'm going to make a big bangs go right over. You're going to see her eyebrow, of course, just like an anime art. But her hair is going to go over that, like that. Make a big round top for her head. And you know, I usually do the top of her head at least right here. So I usually put a dot. That's going to be covered up as we draw. And we work her hair in. There are going to be lines that touch, lines that don't end, like that. Give it that natural dimension. Now before I fit in all of her hair, let's start her body. You're gonna do a simple neck that comes down, so like a little straight line, like this, and that. And it's gonna slightly curve up the shoulder, and work way down, straight line. Again, shoulder. And this one's gonna go slightly down, straight. Now, we wanna make the little curves in her underarms so we can design how her body's going to turn. I'm gonna make her turning like this so that her fins are all right here. But let's finish the arms. I'm gonna go straight down, just like this, and we're gonna do the point of her elbow, like that. I'm gonna work it upwards. Her arm is bent, like up and into her hands. See, her hands are going to be by her face. Just a slight curve like this. And we're gonna make her thumb right there. She's gonna be waving high. We have 1 finger, 2, 3, 4. For her other arm, slightly in a different direction. But we're going to do the elbow, go straight this way. And curve straight. And our hand's going to be facing out. Little finger. Little finger. Then we're going to work in her thumb. Like that. Now we need to make these seashells for her top of the outfit. It's going to have 4 little bumps on the top of the shell to create a shape, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to work it down with straight lines. 1, 2. I like to do the bottom of the shell much like this one, but tinier curves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It really don't matter how many. And then we're gonna work down the lines of the seashell. Just slightly connecting. And then again, we have to make the other shell. Like that. Now to connect the seashells together to her body, I like to add a little curvy seaweed, like this. And now we're going to create the rest of her body. We're gonna go down, straight, down. I'm gonna do a slight curve for the bottom of her fins. The fish part of her body, the mermaid part of her body. Big curve, and then a straight line. That's gonna go up like this. And another curve, and up like that. We have to connect this part now and do the fins. So I'm gonna keep going with this line until I reach the point. Like that. Now we need to create the fins, and what do they look like? They're kind of like a round triangle. Does that make any sense? Well, this is how you do it, and anything can look however you want, but this is how I'm going to draw it. We're going to start a little halfway down the edge of her tail, and we're going to work with a slight curve. It goes out and in like this. I'm going to do it on the other side as well. Out and in. And now we're going to create the end of the fins. They look just like a fishtail. They'll be curved and have a lot of ends like this. 1, 2, 3. Like so. Now I'm going to create a little bit of lines just like we did in the seashell. It can be really thin and not touch the edges. Like that. I'm going to do a curve here so that you see her fishtail ends. Go down, around, and up. But what's left? We gotta finish her hair, don't we? So we're gonna, now that we have her whole body, we can fit her hair in a little bit, add some pretty waves, and maybe a flower. So I'm gonna work my way over here, do some random curves, and you can be creative too and make your own waves however you want. Like this. And we want to connect her hair and show that it's behind her arms. like that. Do a wave here, wave there, and add her hair under here too. And there you have it. There's my anime version of Ariel. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and let me know in the comments what you'd like to see me draw next. See you next time. Happy creating!